guys, Matty Miller with ERA Real Estate coming to you today with a layman's terms video of what is an earnest money deposit, or as a lot of us call it, a binder deposit, and how that applies and how it's different than your down payment. Alright, so a lot of people say, hey, you got to put some money down on the house. Well, and a lot of people think that a down payment and the binder deposit or earnest money deposit is the same thing. While they can apply the same way, they are definitely not the same thing. So your earnest money deposit is when you make an offer on a property. Let's say you're going to go buy a property for $400,000. And a typical earnest money deposit, at least in our market, it's a little bit higher right now because obviously people are using those in a competitive market as a strategy to make their offer look better. So we see anywhere from 1% to 4% of earnest money deposits of the sale of the house. So on a $400,000 house at 1%, $4,000. We would see that typically in our market. It's probably more apt to 2%, close to that. So we're seeing earnest money deposits basically 2 to 3% on a normal basis, just because our market is so competitive right now. So the down payment obviously is due when you close, and the earnest money deposit is due when you write the contract and the contract gets accepted. You typically have 3 days to put that money in, and that money stays in an escrow account with the title company that eventually, when you do close, will be applied to your down payment. So that, let's say you put down $8,000 on the property, that $8,000 will then slide over as part of your down payment for the purchase of the home. So they're not the same. They definitely do have, I guess it's kind of the same function, but also what that serves is for when you go through inspections and you go through the finance contingencies. If you put that binder deposit down and you walk away from the deal, you will forfeit that money if you don't abide by the contract. Every state here in Florida, we have some different rules as far as earnest money deposits and how those get back to the buyer if they do walk away based on an inspection contingency or a finance contingency, but that is a whole other conversation. So if you want any more clarity on the difference between an earnest money deposit and what a down payment is, by far, at any time, reach out to me. It's Matty Miller with ERA Real Estate, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to get at me. Talk to you guys soon.